It was our final day at Kerwinsville Lake, where we had come to experience a behind-the-scenes look at what K9 search dogs, the dogs that show up to find missing children, the elderly, and other lost loved ones, have to go through as part of their intensive training and certification. Understand that if you've clicked on this video, you're one of the special few. Most people are only interested in seeing the end result, the action-packed ground searches or the ominous underwater dives. And that's okay, but this is the only thing most YouTubers will show you, the end result, not the hours upon hours of hard training that goes into it. We're on this journey together. Sure, we could have trained Moon and then showed you only when she's the perfect search dog, but that's not real. Life is a journey of failure upon failure, painful moments where you want to give up, and the persistence of crawling back up to your feet and trying again. And we'd seen that all this weekend, the injuries and pain, working in the rain, and your dog getting distracted in her search for human remains by nothing more than the piece of a tennis ball. But we had seen the other side. The joy, the joking, the laughter, the dog that could track down a man hiding in the bush in less than 7 minutes, the golden retriever who zipped across a field to show his mom he had found the human remains in less than 5, the narcotics dog, while distracted by her owner's voice, sticking to the plan and nailing not 1, but 2 hidden caches of odor. And then there are the stories, one of which you'll get to hear in this final video. It's one of the many stories that reveals why people like these choose to search for the missing, track down and eradicate drug stashes, or identify and clear bombs. These stories are personal. So if you're here for the journey, Jen and I want to welcome you, because when that day comes and Moon is at her peak, helping us find closure for the families of the missing, you'll know that you started this story with us from day one.
Everybody's attention, please. First, I'd like to thank everybody for making this a success. Getting a little choked up.
Take a moment.
Come here.
It's okay.
Come here.
It's hot out here. It's hot. We?
You.
Yes.
I'm the tribute. I've offered his tribute.
All this came together in 7 days.
Doug, you're gonna make me cry.
Can't help it.
It's okay.
Heather has done so much.
Stop, you dick.
So, we officially named you PA Supermom. But no,
Awesome.
she has done so much behind the scenes. Now the backstory,
That is awesome, you guys.
how we all met is I was in a little place in Tennessee, Bumpus Cove. And of course, all you handlers know, you get these people and they're like, oh, looky-loos and looky-loos. And seriously, 7 days she put all the food and everything together for us. Peanut butter and jelly logs.
Hot dogs. Hot dogs.
Yeah, hot dogs.
And so I was like, I can't do this. I can't. And so I said, I'm going to help you however I can. I'm like, you roadblock me. I said, I'm done. But I said, if we can work together, we'll be unstoppable. And God literally has wanted us to do this. Because if we didn't, he would have not made this easy for us. And then this last week,
7 days.
7 days. I am texting him every couple hours. I got so-and-so. I got so-and-so too.
And the Tractor Supplies from Eastern Tennessee, she's like, take 2 toys for your dogs and everything else. It's a blessing and a curse with Heather, because if I don't answer her in a timely manner on some things,
Patience is not a virtue I was blessed with.
she knows how much I appreciate her, but everybody needs to thank her, not me. I'm just the host.
Glory goes to God. Glory goes to God. I'm glad I can do this. And I'm going to keep doing it. And I told him, I said, honey, do you want to keep going further or you want to stop here? And he goes, let's go. And I'm like, you better be prepared because we're going to have to get you a Wi-Fi booster or something.
Yeah. If you publish this, if anybody knows Elon Musk or anybody associated with them, sponsor us a Starlink. or any of these search team people here.
Generax, I got you.
Yeah, so.
But we're going to get as much as we can so that the next disaster comes, it's not going to be such a large impact to y'all that you'll have a little bit of help along the way.
Yeah, I called you. What I say, I need certified dogs bad. And now that we have Sam as a resource.
We're getting more diverse. So it's easier to call someone. We would have found that person on that bank that first night that we lost had we had a dog.
Without her, and as God is first,
Absolutely.
but a lot of this, and her boys are two wonderful boys that everybody,
thank you, boys.
everybody needs to raise those young boys like that. To the factory.
I have the barcode, you know, it's the barcode.
And also, this gentleman here, you've seen him floating around with the camera all week. He's going to make a real nice documentary on everything and put it all together. His channel is Ryan Finds Truth. And there's his behind the scenes camera person, Jen.
The sidekick.
So I have to thank them as well to come up. We're training.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So don't ask him when the video's coming out because I'm sure he has hundreds and hundreds of hours. So here's a really interesting story about how Ryan and I met and Jen. He left me a voicemail. Hey, this is Ryan Dubé from Eastern Tennessee. I would like to talk to you about some things. Fill it in.
Yeah, it was there were no K9 teams in Tennessee. Well, there were some, but there weren't a lot of well-trained, professional, certified K9 teams. So Tennessee sucked. When the Helene happened, it just sucked in the scammers, the scam artists, the people that had regular dogs and they were pretending to be K9 units. And we discovered one. We discovered a team in her area. They were just going out. They were delivering things. They were doing some good, but they were also taking their dogs out and claiming there were hits and all kinds of stuff, getting the police to waste their time. And I investigated them, found out who was running the show, found out whose contacts were. He actually called in a real K9 guy into the area through other organizations. Somehow he managed to sound legit, brought in Butch. So I heard he brought in Butch. And I was interviewing all the people they contacted. I ended up reaching out to Butch, and he told me, you got sucked in. You got sucked in. You didn't know either that they were a scam. And so once that got blown out of the water, all the other ones, they kind of scattered like cockroaches. They just kind of ran out of the area. And then Butch was like, Ryan, if you want to keep doing this, keep covering K9 teams, let's cover the real K9 teams. Let's show people how they actually train, how hard it is, the blood, sweat, and tears to go into it, the kind of behaviors to look for. And so he's educating us on what real teams look like.
And also, Ryan posted a video of his golden just out in the walk in Bumpus Cove area where I did a lot of searches where I met Heather. And I called Ryan and I said, Ryan, if you do not do that dog in some sort of search and rescue, you're stupid. Did I not?
No, you said you will end up having to put up missing dog signs in Tennessee.
No, I said,
You said exactly what you said.
The first time when I saw Moon on the ground with her nose, I said, you're stupid if you don't train that dog. And then we got to talking, I saw her again. And I'm like, okay, you're coming up here. We're training your dog. And he was like, I said, no, we're training your dog. And I saw the video. And then I said, hey, by the way, I just got to tell you that if your dog comes up missing, don't be putting up missing dog posters anywhere, and don't come to Pennsylvania.
I can say the same for you, buddy.
You're not going to find it. So with that being said, Ryan and I did a lot of back and forth, text messages, calls, and different things that we won't go into detail. But the very first morning, as soon as I shook his hand, I loved up on Moon and I said, right to work, because I had HRD hanging. I kid you not, his dog literally went right up to it. Am I wrong?
No, yeah, I didn't know what she was doing.
So his viewers, if he leaves this part in there, he has the gold fever and HRD. But that's how Ryan and I met, through our real tragedy. We became good friends about it, and we're expanding the American Working Dog Association family. And again, thank every one of you for coming and doing it. And Ben and
Heather,
Mike and Nina and Rachel, who's not here, for helping everybody. And our dog team mama over there, Heather.
Yes.
Her and her little circus dog that she left at home.
And Heather has also contributed a lot to this, food-wise, time-wise, energy-wise. She has been amazing. We've been like left and right hand gals together. Yeah. Thank you, Heather, for everything you've donated as well.
But anyway, thank everybody, and if I forgot anybody, I do apologize. I look forward to working with you all again, and let's do better next year.
Thank you.
Like, and we're gonna do this again in 2 months. He just doesn't know it yet.
Everybody knows how to do puppy runs.
Yes.
It's at the end of the seminar. Everybody knows how to do tracking. Everybody knows how to do HRD that's doing it. I don't want to see anybody standing around. You all been here long enough. I want those dogs worked. I want their tongue hanging out when they get home tonight. Because this is your last day here, and I want you to get as much out of it as you can, and no stupid questions. We're here to teach you. You guys came here for the knowledge and the hands-on. Utilize it. Let's go out with a bang.
Yep.
I wanna feel something. I just wanna breathe again. Dive into the deepest end. Oh, I wanna feel something. Let me get back in my body. Oh, I wanna open my hands. I know that healing is for me. I wanna breathe again. Oh, I wanna feel something. I just wanna breathe again. Dive into the deepest end. Oh, I wanna feel something. Something good. Something good. Something good. Oh, I wanna feel something. Feel something.
Thank you.
The main thing is, so like I said, Butch wanted us to get a feel and look at people who actually know how to work dogs, how to train. You're one of the trainers, so you just...
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I've been with Mike Zepecki for 2-3 years now, and I started with a drug dog, so I have a narcotics dog.
So how'd you get into this world?
So, sorry, I'm gonna put my glasses on because of wind. So unfortunately, I lost my brother in 2018
Oh, sorry. Oh my
to
God.
a drug overdose. So it was heroin laced with fentanyl.
Okay.
He was an addict for years and years. I saw it firsthand. It was very difficult for my family.
Now I see why you said you were gonna cry. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so once that happened and I kind of coped with his loss, I wanted to do something that mattered. I wanted to make a difference.
Yeah.
And in
How
the
many
dogs.
years? What year was that again?
2018.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So it's been a long time, and obviously it's still very difficult.
So how did you, like, when you decided I'm gonna do this, I want to make a difference, was it like you got your own dog?
So I actually got my narcotics dog on accident. An ex-boyfriend brought him home and said, "Oh, I have a puppy."
Oh my gosh.
Him and I ended up breaking up. I kept the dog. I did a little bit of sport work with him and realized that he had the grit for real life stuff, and got him on narcotics. I've been to a lot of handler schools, a lot of seminars throughout the East Coast. And
Since
then,
2019, not before then though.
no, not before then. And I actually got him in 2021.
Okay.
So I was learning the ropes and watching and reading and doing everything
Oh my gosh,
before
so
I
you
even got
jumped
the
right
dog.
into it. You
Yeah.
just jumped right in full time.
I did.
What were you doing other work before then?
I was doing pet dog stuff.
Oh.
I started out in the horse world. So
Okay.
I rode and trained horses for years, for like 15 years.
So always into animals.
Always into animals.
Okay.
So when my brother passed, I kind of moved and just decided this is the path I want to take. I want to make a difference. I'm really good with animals. I love it.
And then started taking the training on your own,
Yes, sir.
paying for it out of your own pocket.
You got to pay to play in this.
My
I'm not law
gosh.
enforcement, you know, and I decided that this is what I want to do.
I assumed you were law enforcement. You have the aura of law enforcement.
I get that. I do get that a lot.
You do, yeah. Oh my gosh. But now that they know you have trained dogs, you get called in, I'm sure.
Yeah, so Buffalo Police Department's amazing. Lieutenant Baker Liz, she runs the K9 department there. She's outstanding. When I really started getting into this, come training with us, come get your dog out, come learn what it's like from law enforcement. It's been a godsend.
Having that connect must have been huge.
It is.
To just get you into that world, right?
Yeah, it's outstanding. And she holds amazing seminars, has amazing trainers come in that I'm there, I'm either auditing or I have my dog, and I've learned so much from all of that.
And that's just, I assumed you were doing this for I thought you were gonna say like 2005, 2006.
No, I went in head first. You gotta pay to play. I've spent a lot of money and a lot of time. I've just made it my lifestyle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for what you do,
No,
honestly.
thank you guys. I love the search and rescue. I love the cadaver. I think it's outstanding. All of this matters.
Yo, you make a huge difference. Make a
Thank
huge
you.
difference. Thank you.
you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You almost had me crying too. She's doing pretty good. She wants to. Oh, we're just distraction.
I started on the front tire and worked my way around. Did you see how I passed it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to take your car up.
We're trading it. We don't care.
Oh, okay. But that's how you do that for the most part. Did you get it?
You feel as tired as I do.
Are we looking a bit rough? 3 nights sleeping in a tent in the rain, and we'll do that to
Cold,
you.
wet tent. We were actually going to stay here Saturday night and leave Sunday. We don't want another night like last night. I had to use Moon for a bed warmer, and
I didn't have one.
So this is the final day, the end of the final day. Still got to go say bye to Butch. I don't know if I'll have an opportunity to, because he had something to deal with that I can't mention, so I won't. But so I have to say something. Something was found during this canine search that wasn't intentionally found, and he has to go deal with it with everyone else. So they're dealing with that now at the last day, so I don't know if we'll be able to find him. Butch, if we don't find you and we have to head out, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate you more than you know to introduce us to this.
It was so great.
Isn't Butch amazing?
Oh yes, he is.
And Rachel.
He's a funny guy.
And Rachel. Rachel. Oh my gosh, you're amazing too. I'm not going to say which of you is more amazing, because you're both the same amazing.
Yeah.
Same
Same but different.
and different. You're alike but different.
Yeah.
And thank you to Heather Hendrickson and her 2 sons, amazing
Yes.
sons.
They're great cooks.
The great cooks, they ran this show like clockwork. I mean, it was just meals ready, place for everybody set up. She is, I think, the heart of this operation. She kept everything running. Of course, you know, Butch and Rachel and the trainers, every single trainer that was here, you guys were...
She took care of everything that, you know, Butch and Rachel didn't have time to take care of.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So they could do their work.
So they could do their work, do their training, work with all the K9 teams that were here. Every single person got one-on-one attention, and some testing went on, some certifications went on. Everything you guys saw here in all of these videos, I think it's going to be 3 for each day, 1 for each day, but maybe more. Everything you see in our K9 training examples here, it's available. They're going to be doing this, like, I think annually, if not more often. Butch's team, I think the person that's going to be the contact person is probably Heather. I'm not sure.
I'm guessing.
I think so. And so anybody who's interested in doing this and working with this team, anyone, just, you know, reach out to Butch Mann or Heather Hendrickson. God, I hope I'm getting that name right, because I messed up Corey's name on my last video. But and I'm going to be putting all the information in the description of every single one of these videos.
Yes.
Reach out, sign up for the next one they do, the next seminar. If you run a K9, you need to be tested. If you need to take your certifications, sign up with these.
And beyond all the, you know, learning and doing, it was also really fun.
Really fun.
These people are great to hang out with.
This is all about the American Working Dog Association, you guys. This is what it's like. It's like regular people from all walks of life who are learning how to do this, working with the police. Many of them have worked in law enforcement, and they're just really love dogs, and they love the abilities that dogs can do, and harnessing and working those abilities to the best of their abilities. And it's magical. We learn things about Moon. We learned special talent she has that we didn't know she had. What is your impression now of Moon?
Even better than before. She's a smart dog, and I think, I don't know, from what I saw, it's just, you know, just a little snippet of what, you know, what's to come. I think she's going to do really, really well. If we keep we have to keep.
We will be training her.
Training.
We will be taking all the lessons we learned here, all the skills, and putting it to use at home nonstop, and we're gonna get her to a point where she can actually help. So we're excited about that.
She'll be an awesome addition to our team.
Yeah. Yes, huge. The star of the team.
Yeah.
So thank you, Butch and Rachel. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Heather's boys. Thank you to all the trainers. Thank you for all of the help you gave, not only us, but everyone else here, and everyone else who is here. Every single K9 team we met.
I feel like I left with a few friends.
It's like a family, you guys. It feels like we're part of a family now, and it's a really good feeling. We can't wait for the next time. So
yes,
thanks for following along on all of these amazing adventures every single day we've had, all of these experiences. Hope you enjoyed it. We appreciate you all, and bye. We will see you next time.